Departments around the country are under intense scrutiny after the death of George Floyd. Now, Cincinnati Police could get a new tool to keep suspects and officers safe. Angela Ingram shows us how the Bolawrap could reduce officers' use of force.
When Kaleb Moore was armed with a knife in the West End, officers had to be tactful about how to deal with him. The 24-year-old was suicidal, suffering from mental illness, and an officer accidentally fired a shotgun slug at Moore when he meant to fire a beanbag round.
I think of a number of incidents recently where this may have been a device that we could have utilized.
Chief Eliot is talking about a new tool called the Bolawrap. It's a non-lethal way of stopping a suspect and not hurting them. The department is looking at whether to add it to officers' tools.
You know, we have a lot of options that our officers wear. Chemical irritant, batons, taser, obviously their firearms, extra ammunition.
The officer can keep a safe distance away from a person. Workers at the company that designed it say it's helpful, especially when dealing with the mentally ill.
So there is no perfect device for every situation. Not one device fits all. But this device is meant to be used much earlier in an encounter to de-escalate a situation.
The device is relatively easy to work. All you have to do is take the safety off, then you charge it, and then it's ready to deploy. And this is what comes out of the device. It's an 8-foot Kevlar cord that has hooks on it, which go into the clothing to help it stay in place.
Veteran officers say in the current national climate of scrutiny of law enforcement, it's important to have new ways to police, especially after the death of George Floyd.
We would get generally about 40 agencies a week that would inquire prior to the Minneapolis incident. Now we probably get 40 agencies a day that are inquiring about the device.
At this point, there's nothing set in stone, but the chief says it's always important to keep the options open. In Lower Price Hill, Angela Ingram, Local 12 News.
Chief Isaac says that he's looking into how he would possibly roll out that device here in Cincinnati. That includes whether all officers would carry it or whether to start with the city's SWAT team.